Hello, Huskies, and welcome back to my GBC podcast. It's the first month of the semester, and you know what that means? Time to apply for student awards. Did you know that George Brown has free money to give out to students every semester to help you pay for school? Well, maybe it's not exactly free because you have to fill some information and apply. If you're not sure how to do that, today our guest is Hazel from the Student Awards Office. She's going to help to clarify how we can apply for awards and scholarships. Welcome, Hazel. How are you today?
Good morning, Arantha. I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. So, can you tell me what kinds of awards are available to students?
There are many different types of awards, bursaries, and scholarships available to students. For example, we have the college-wide awards, the divisional awards, the international student awards, and the George Brown College bursaries.
Okay, so we have four kind of awards, we can say, right?
So we have many different types, but I named four.
Okay, perfect. So we have like a variety and we can apply, depends of each student it's going to be, right?
Yes.
So what do students need to apply for awards and scholarships?
So the first step is to ensure that they have their student ID number and password. Then they must be registered in full-time studies, taking 60% of a course load or 40% for students with a permanent disability. Once all that is established, then they can apply for the bursary, scholarships, and award through their StuView accounts. They would log into StuView, complete the application process, submit their profile, and that makes them eligible for both the college-wide and divisional awards. And based on how they answer the student profile questions, additional awards may be available to them also.
Okay, so it looks like it's a pretty easy process to apply. I do remember because I applied my first and second semester. Yeah. So that you need to fill some questions related that how you as a student in your life. So guys, it's a very I will say very easy steps. And it's amazing because it's a good opportunity that we have at college.
Exactly. That's additional funding a student can use for many different things.
That's correct. So what's the difference between awards and scholarship? And is there a different application process for each?
So there is only one application process, right? And the award is a monetary or other value presented to the recipients based on specific criteria and is awarded through the awards office. The scholarships is usually recognizes exceptional talent or promise of academic excellence in a course or program. It's sometimes combined with academic criteria or non-academic criteria, for example, community service, leadership skills in the field, etc., as well as financial needs.
Okay, so we have many things.
Yeah.
So for you, which the office, which awards are the most overlooked?
Okay, as long as a student has completed and submitted their profile, they will be eligible for all available awards, bursaries, and scholarships. So basically, we don't have awards that's overlooked. As long as they apply, they're eligible for whatever awards we have.
So just to clarify, if you have the when you are applying, you're gonna have which choices you're gonna be able to apply, right? So it's not like you want to apply to everyone. Your profile, you're gonna have your options, and you're gonna be able to apply to those specific awards or scholarships.
Exactly.
Correct? Exactly. Perfect. So what makes an application stand out?
How a student answers those essay questions and fill out the financial part of the application. So for example, you have an essay question and an essay question consists of more than one sentence. So we suggest if a student has an essay question, they don't put hello, hi there, and that's it. Or, they must expand on the question.
Right, like giving like a very good like answer, explain what they're asking you, going deeper, like to try to show who you are, and depends of which question, like, okay, this is me, that's why I'm applying. I think it's a very good option to stand out, maybe, right?
Exactly, you got it.
Perfect. So does it take long time to apply?
It all depends on how detailed a student gets, right? So, again, those essay questions and how long it takes them to answer it. So I would say, for me, 15 minutes or more.
Okay, so it's a very, as I said before, like I think it's very easy, and you have that opportunity there. So you just need to sit down a little bit between classes. Maybe when you finish one, you just take your computer and start to fill it out, because it's take like longer, just a part of the essay questions. But even though I would say like it's a very easy, because it's always based in your experiences, perspective, who you are. So it shouldn't take that longer to fill it out, right?
Exactly.
So do you have any other tips or comments that we should know about?
Okay, so if a student wishes to be considered for awards and scholarships, they must ensure that they complete and submit the application each and every semester. So once they complete their profile, please press the submit button. Sometimes they would complete everything and not press that submit button. Also, they can check the status of the applications online through their studio account. And if they have any questions or if they're having difficulties, they can contact us at the awards office, awards@georgebrown.ca, or visit our FAQ page on the George Brown website under the awards and scholarship page.
Okay, guys, so Hazel gave us a very, very good tip. So we need to submit that application every semester. So sometimes I know we fill it out all the information, and maybe as you have the option to save the answer but not to submit. So just make sure that you press the submit button. In that case, you're going to have your application. Otherwise, it's going to stay there, and we have a deadline, right? So for this semester, which day is the deadline to apply?
The deadline date for the fall semester is October the 9th, fast approaching.
Perfect. So we have like 3 more weeks to go. So you have some time to fill it out all the information and to apply for the awards and scholarships.
Indeed.
Thank you so much, Hazel, for taking your time to speak with us today. I think it's very important, all that you mentioned before. And just as I always say, we have a lot of support at George Brown, so we just need to look a little bit more and just apply.
Yes, exactly. It was a pleasure speaking with you today, Aranza.
Thank you. Students, we will post the link to awards and scholarship page in our show notes. Make sure you check it out and you apply. Thank you for tuning in again. We will be back soon with another episode, bringing your student perspective and important info. Until then, have a great week.